Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters in the African world. This video, it is especially about Hilton Rawls, the young preacher in the African world who is in a lot of troubles right now in the invisible world. And they are really trying to make him miserable, his life miserable in the invisible world. Please help him by prayers, and that's the only thing we can do to help him. Pray for him, fast for him, especially his family. They have to pray, they have to fast to his deliverance, because he's in a lot of troubles in the invisible world. And it was very difficult for me to make this video because the evil spirits in the invisible world, they didn't want me to make the video because they want to keep him in the invisible world to make his life miserable every day. And he says that I can hear his voice in the invisible world. They are trying to turn him to a dragon. They are trying to make him to turn to a dragon in the invisible world. I can hear his voice saying that. Okay, I can hear his voice saying they're trying to make him to a dragon, to turn him to a dragon. And we know that he's a young preacher and he's a good preacher because he has the spirits of prophets in him. He has the spirit of prophets in him, and that's why they want to destroy him. And the problem is because he was changing the texture of his hair. He was changing the texture of his hair. That's the problem. That was the problem. And his family, they have to, be responsible, for what happened to him, because parents, you have to know what's good for your children and what's not good for your children, especially a young preacher like that who had the spirit of God, who had the spirit of prophets in him, and then to let him change this texture of his hair. Now that's what putting him in the invisible world, by changing the texture of his hair. That's how the evil spirits get in him, get through his life, by changing the texture of his hair. Please, the family, you have to fast. You have to fast for him. You have to pray for him, for his deliverance. And it is important, it is an example for the young preachers in the African world and for the African people, not to change the texture of the hair, the young men, and they know they're not supposed to do any kind of styles in the hair, because your hair is your force. Your hair is your force. If you change the texture of your hair, you're losing your force, you're losing your spirit. Please, the parents of the Hilton Rawls, please take responsibility to pray for him, to fast for him as soon as possible, as much as possible. It is very important because his life is miserable in the invisible world. Right now, I'm talking to you. Thank you very much. God bless you.